I'm working on 9 by 12 canvas board. I start my work with marking my future focal point. Now I'm gluing my first collage layer using regular collage paper from my paper stash, and also I use Tim Holtz tissue paper. I dry the first layer with a heat gun. Remember that in mixed media is very important to completely dry the previous layer before applying the next one. Here I apply some light modeling paste with my palette knife. I make vertical movements with the palette knife to give some dynamics for my canvas. I apply super heavy gesso with palette knife to create some volumetric background at the top of the canvas. So I make circular motions to give the surface and some cloudy effects. Now I'm applying clear gesso to make the bottom surface even more patchy, because different primers shows various interesting effects after staining. Here I use black waterproof ink pad and some background stamps on the top of canvas. I'm sure you know, but I have to tell that it's very important to keep your ink pads always upside down when you don't use them, because it can prevent them from drying out. Now I'm applying same light modeling paste to the stencil, and I will emboss it until it's still wet, so this is why I have to be pretty quick. I use gorgeous Lindy's embossing powders, Ompapa pink, yodeling yellow, and a bit of black forest black to emboss my modeling paste. I use gesso in double bottle, which is very handy to make my background more soft. Now I'm mixing transparent cracking gel with Lindy's Afternoon Denim Delight Magical Shaker. So actually Magical Shakers is one of my favorite stuff ever because of its versatility. So you can do everything with this. You can watercoloring, you can color your texture pastes, you can color plain like white paint to have some customized colors. So that's amazing anyway. I love it. Here I use Lindy's fabulous starburstsprays for watercoloring on the top of my canvas. I also add a bit of different size salt crystals for additional texture, because when it's dry it will keep surface under the crystals still plain and unstained, and it will give more altered background. I spray some water on the top, and then I start adding magical shakers. I used Afternoon Denim Delight and Black Forest Black, which is my absolutely favorite. And here is magic begin. Look how fabulous is the result. Magical shakers and texture gives absolutely stunning effect, fabulous colors and soft shimmer. So I'm in love, and I think the magical shakers is absolutely must have for all artists and crafters ever. I prepared different pieces of old cloth for the next step. First is old tulle, second is just a small pieces of very thin cotton fabric. I will use these pieces to create my focal point for this canvas. I put some fabric stiffener into disposable cup, and now I dip pieces of fabric in stiffener and start to gluing them, giving desired shape. After drying, fabric has become very hard, which gives me tons of opportunities. So let's start one of them. Here I decide to add some metal embellishment into focal point. Now I'm paint my fabric sculpture with gesso, and after that I will color it with some metallic paint. I also decided to make my own metallic paint using pearl, almost white metallic paint, and magical shakers. The colors are Papa Pink, Bright Rose Brown, and California Poppy Gold. I continue adding colors until I get the right shade and until I'm satisfied with the color. After everything is completely dry, I start to spray inks. I'm using beautiful shimmer Starburst lindy'sgang sprays. They are absolutely fabulous. They are really well made. They never clog. I know what I'm talking about. So because I have tons of spray inks in my studio, so Lindy's are never clog, I promise you. And they are so beautiful, two-toned. First tone is coloring, and the second is stunning shimmer. So it gives an additional texture effect always on your even flat surfaces. So for texture surfaces, it works absolutely gorgeous and amazing. Here I decided to use dropper to add some color into my focal point. I also use dropper to apply the darkest color of inks into the bottom of my canvas. It's gorgeous Screaming Banshee black, which is black with amazing, so my favorite dark blue shimmer. It looks absolutely magical. I sprayed some matte spray into my canvas to fix all wonderful colors which I already have. Now I'm mixing some glass bead glitter gel with Afternoon Denim Delight and a bit of Black Forest Black Magical Shakers to customize this texture paste. Here I'm adding some glitter into a regular gloss gel to make my own glitter paste. Look how gorgeous these colors and shimmers are on the texture. That's just amazing. I'm dry brushing some textures and volumes with white and black gesso to highlight one part and add some deep to another part. I have one previously die-cutted sentiment and one chipboard sentiment, which I decided to color with Cockleybell Corals and Glory of the Seas Gold Lindy's Starburst sprays. At the end, I'm gluing both sentiments with Bacon Advanced Craft Glue, which works almost like glue gun, but it doesn't need any heating. I use gloves because it can irritate my skin, so everywhere, anytime, when you craft, just stay safe, just take care of your skin. That's very important.